know if there's supposed to be music here, but... Alright. Oh, okay. Streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely exchange unpleasantries. It's not a phrase I've heard before, but it makes sense. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone. Plants you may have noticed need light, and light is in short supply at the street level in this town. 22. Recently, this shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There is much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare, unusual plants that he stocked here have their uses after all. I like the art style a lot. Having difficulty reading, you can hold shift to zoom in. Okay. Okay, we're not kidding about small text. Even the UI has small text. Alright, found it. An excerpt on the elusive wandering Bew. Come to the library in Ambleside and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest. Simone. P.S. Give Hellwar a good scratch behind the ears for me. Okay, well, I assume that was cat scratching. The will to explore. I need a time to inclusion. You can water your plants during the watering, using the watering. What did it say? You can water your plants using the watering can to earn will to explore. Oh, I see. Drag plant here to get a closer look. Green cauliflowers, they smell wonderful. Can I rearrange my plants? I can. After growing fear deep within me, I cannot let it take hold. Ugh. That's ominous. Alright, this is blinking. I've walked past the shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your day surrounded by plants. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night I hear whispered voices too faint to hear clearly coming from the floor above me, but no one lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity has got the better of me. I must find out what they are saying. St. John's Poppy. What? Okay, well, I hope you don't mind waiting a while I figure out how this game works. Wikipedia can be used as a reference and help identify plants. Note that where I've included sketches, they're not always intended as an aid to identification. Often the description will be more useful. Remember to take extra care when dealing with poisonous plants. I accept no responsibility should injury or death occur as a result of misuse of this encyclopedia. WV. So I can like click on, is it looking St. Poppy? Click. St. Poppy. Vibrant petals of flowers can be brewed, create a draught that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. Okay, that makes sense. Flower of the St. John poppies are bright red and yellow center. So probably this. Oh my god, there's so many there's pumpkins! Is this like a Halloween thing? I can't inspect the pumpkins. Oh, here's the watering can. I will need to like organize these plants. I mean, this one seems like flowers are red with a sweet scent. Like, it's probably this. I don't know what else would have red with a yellow center. What else is here? Oh my god. The will to explore. This is a map. Oh my god. This sure is a map. It's a magnifying glass. So, weird coin. Clues. Labels. Oh, I see. Letters. Dangerous plant. Grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Back Barrow. Keep it secret. Northeast of Back Barrow. Where the hell is that? Here, Back Barrow. In the hills northeast. So here. That makes sense. Article. Or archive. Oh, this is bad. So, if I put a label on this, I can call this St. John's Poppy. I don't know what the color. Book entry. Can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Lovelock. Oh, you can right-click to zoom in on that thing. Okay, so let's Will to Explore. If I click here, weather changes fast out in the hills. What starts gray morning turns into bright sunshine. A good thing too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the clouds swing back over a cloud of unwelcome shade, a cloak of unwelcome shade. And this says it's a dangerous plant. Dangerous. How do I edit the label? Dangerous. I guess I'll say dangerous. Keep secret. I don't know what this means, but. Warning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Good for the plants, though, eh? Got a letter for you. Built to explore. Gosforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I had come to fear. That wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town, in a with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermere soon. So let's first find Gosford. Or first, can I archive this? Is I like finished it? Looking for Gosforth. Town. Here's Gosforth. And it was... the woods south of Gosforth. On the northeast corner of the woods, I stared at a flower. Northeast corner? No, south of Gosforth. So here. Northeast corner. The woods south. Here. The woods was a calming effect on my mind. It does me to escape my nature away from the stench of clamor of Undermere. It's not long before I spot a bright flower among the trees. Okay. I don't know what to make of that, but alright, cool. Come to the library in Amberside and I'll tell you about it, and I'll even found something on the guild about it might be of interest. Oh, I haven't done this yet. Come to the library in Ambleside. When am I gonna do that? Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. Not letting anyone through. Had to take the long way around down the back burrow. Never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now, and I've brought Fennet from the south to trade some lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I've had to cover to get here. Okay, sure. Lemon dandy. I should probably like look through all these pages. Its curled leaves are thought to be the origin of its name of the plant, supposedly referring to the peeled lemon rind. Among several medical uses, the flower of the lemon dandy is most associated with curing afflictions of the heart. The curled leaves. So should it smell like a lemon? I may have many smaller blue flowers, they smell pleasant. These are coarse. Can I move all the festivity themed things out of the way? Sweet smelling dark flower. Smells pleasant. Smells faintly of wood smoke. Feels like rough glass paper. Sweet scent. This one's like different. Syphilis. Sweet scent, strawberry. Berries. Berry scents. Nothing. I found a note under the pot. Scratches at the back of my throat. That sounds dangerous. More mushrooms. Smells faintly off-putting but not overpowering. This is probably the Harlequin Blue. Buttery scents. Do I have this plant? Something that's... It doesn't say it smells like lemons. It just says... What? I don't know what to do with that. I don't remember which pot specifically had that. Pearl leaves. So like this. It could be this. Because this has curled leaves. This doesn't say anything about the smell. But I mean, if it's something I have, I think it has to be that. I only have like 2 things with curled leaves. So... enjoy. Wait, should I label it first? Okay. Another plant. Where? I'm gonna go to Ambleside. Where's Ambleside? Oh, here, Ambleside. Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone, the librarian, is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for usual plants, or for unusual plants. Today she's grinning ear to ear. Can't wait to show me what she's found. The dendra. Right, which is the things they said they found info on. Do not drink this out of the plant. The lips and veins will turn black as blood succumbs to dendromiasma, a sure painful way to die. Even touching the leaves of this plant can be painful. Awesome. Fungus can move slowly in the dark, and known to cover distance up to several meters in a single night. If all my mushrooms are gonna move around, the gills on the underside of the mushroom form beautiful flowing lines, quite hard and sharp. This plant's nickname Fingers Bane. This plant? What's that so much sharp? Well, we'll see that plant moves around. It's when I'm not looking at it. Alright. Ding ding. The dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her, a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing, but not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks have been getting worse. I need sleep. Okay. Where's all the other characters? This is my first character. Alright, you want Forest Comfrey? Strong smelling bulbous plant has a powerful soporific effect, making it common green for sleeping draughts. The camphor produces a beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster made up of many smaller flowers. Strong smelling bulb and round cluster of dark blue. Didn't mean to close that. So like this guy? Pungent but not unpleasant. The bulb is soft and yellow and the leaves. Okay, so it's probably this. Okay, sure. Where's camphor? That sound effect is so loud. Often found growing in clumps of valley sides, Burja has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. The dark green leaves are stewed from to this. The flowers smell buttery in some people. Actually, I wonder. I don't have more like clues. Oh, there's like markings here. Oh, awesome. Okay. No idea that's about. I could just call the next person, but I wonder if there's anything in here. It's like they give me a location. Often found in clumps of valley on valley sides. Well, that's not gonna be good enough. There's valleys everywhere. Use open any lock. It doesn't have any obvious locations of place to go to. I mean, I can just go somewhere random. I can just go to another town. Guess let's just call next person first. Got any wandering beaut? Oh, that reminds me of what's his name? The old hermit inventor, the wanderer. Anyways, beaut if you got it. I don't think I do. Red warts. But it's supposed to be blue, right? Move slowly in the dark. Can I turn the lights off? The Wanderer. Oh, think I have any sense of this thing? Where would I even go? Does it make sense to travel just randomly? Probably not, right? Old man. I have a feeling that if I don't have the hint or like a location, that traveling to the location won't give me an item. There's something called like the Wanderer or something. This old man. What did she say? Old hermit inventor, the Wanderer. I mean, I can go to the place called the Old Man. Maybe atop of the so-called Old Man of never failed to induce awe and wonder. Sadly, there are few people with the leisure to explore its heady heights today. It's just me and the sheep. So yeah, that was a waste of time. I guess I'll just give them this mushroom because it's probably it. Okay. Leaves curl around delightfully when combined with an attractive flower. Or combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature, make this sought as an ornamental plant. Aids with memory deterioration associated with old age. Yeah, I did not label my book. Yes, end day. Started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. Row H, the Third River. Do I have that card? Like, just, I do. Row H. So here, Third River. They like look like this. I guess I'll just go for it. One, two, three. Dead deer in a river. Yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotten flesh. Death for one provides for many. Bring me a sample of Apis demyssis. Be quick about it. That damn cat is setting off my allergies. Shouldn't have an animal in a shop like this. Says you. Why does it say question mark now? Wasn't it say plant before? Apis demyssis. Oh, I don't even have an entry on this. How do I pass? I literally don't have an entry on this book. Do I just give a random fucking flower? I don't remember this name, so... Maybe it's something that has like a second name. Some things do have second names. Yes, candy root. Okay. A plant with medicinal properties that can aid with the digestive troubles when prepared correctly. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can irritate or can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe. But it doesn't describe the plant at all. Rough leaves. Okay. This one's coarse. It's also rough, but it looks so different that there's no way that's it. And these berries, waxy leaves. Waxy leaves. Smells like nothing. Petals are soft and feathery to the touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. Alright, it's probably this guy then. Candy root. It's the only thing I have that's just described as coarse. These are soft and this is soft. And this one's coarse. But it's looks absolutely nothing like it. Meek dew. Beautiful flowers made up of many small florets. Make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in sores. Lake Undermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. Here's your mail. There's an old slate mine that at Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. Never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the dark, damp tunnels left by the tramways. I thought you might be interested. Amos Duncan again. Hard Knot. Old slate mine at Hard Knot. Here. Iron gate rusted by years of abandonment sits across the entrance of the tram tunnel. Rusted, it may be, it won't bulge, locked. Okay. Oh, so I didn't get it? Okay. So I need a key, apparently. Headed to Grisdale Forest, investigating a possible murder. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are secretive a lot, and they have not been keen to talk to me. Leah, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. My instincts is they're hiding something. Hoping you might find some fox button that would help me win them over. What's this button? It's like two buttons to do the same thing, I guess. Good honor, man. Beneath the mask, he's deeply sad. His only child, a daughter, seen trouble for some time before running away from home several years ago. The victims whose stories he tried to uncover are all somebody's son, somebody's daughter. The search for answers drive him forward, piercing through the logic of life and death. Burford's a rich man who inherited a fortune but never experienced the love of his parents. Expects people to do his bidding and is quick to anger. There are many in Undermere who would glad to see the bag of him, but with the wealth comes power, and few would challenge him to his face. Alright. Fox button. An offering of fox button considered to by some represent a contrast of friendship between strangers. Thick, shining leaves grow in opposing pairs along the stems. Thick, shiny leaves. Stiff leaves. Could be this. All of nothing. This says it has stiff leaves, which could mean it could be the same thing as what thick is referring to. I don't know. what shiny means in this context. I mean, it's either that or something I don't have, right? Brisdale Forest. Okay. That was not it. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs. I guess that's like not a very descriptive thing. I don't have anything like that. Yeah, I think I just don't have this flower. Okay. How would I find it? Like, is this shiny? I don't know. I couldn't get this. So this is a mushroom. Missing a key, apparently. I mean, if I have to find this, where? He mentions the forest. Grisdale's forest. I could just take a visit there. Oh, Grisdale Forest is huge. There's no, like, square. Hmm. Could be this building. Like an unlisted building. So they're secretive. If you remember the sisters, step out. Remind me this is their forest and I'm not welcome here. Whoa. Punished. Okay. That was a bad idea. What else am I supposed to do? So you can be punished for going somewhere you're not supposed to go. I don't know what else to do for this. You can water plants apparently. I don't know if that has an effect. I just don't think I have this plant. Fox field? I mean, it's the word fox. I doubt it, but maybe there's fox buttons here. No, ain't it. So, watering apparently passes time. Oh, I see, time passes on its own. Did these change now? Oh, they've been watered. I don't have any ideas. Or is not? Maybe I just don't know what a button is. Like what kind of plant that is. Someone mentioned going to Ambleside, or that's where the librarian lives, right? I can go back there again. Yeah. I can just try going back here. Maybe he has more to say. Hmm. Maybe I should take a hint. At some point, I'm just gonna have to guess. Except that I'm like gonna lose. I mean, the leaves look round in the picture, so maybe this is accurate. These ones, they're kind of more pointy. I guess I'm gonna just go for it. I don't know. Okay. They're suffering from hypothermia. Be rescued by a drop made from these leaves from the brimlock plant. It's a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right, the cold of winter brimlock produces small yellow flowers. Leaves are waxing top. Wonder if I can. The brimlock? Can I just go there? That sounds like a town. I don't see anything called brimlock. What's it called? Oh, the plant's called brimlock. Oh, okay, my bad. For some reason that seemed like the name of a thing or whatever. I was able to make the whispered voices last night with the help of St. John's poppy. There's a medium using the room illegally, I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Is there a plant you know that I could use to give them a scare and drive them away? I need my sleep. Okay. Harlequin blue. When the bushy blue flower head dies, black head die back. Blue flower heads die back. They release seeds with a downy pappus, which assists in wind dispersal. Once dried and hard, the stem can be burned as an incense. They burn as when they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be the spirit of dead souls trapped within the plant. Okay. Bushy blue flowers. this. I don't think so. Could be this. It's probably this. Play airy scent. There's more of a match what that looks like. Harlequin blue. Dried stem of the shimmering burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in rigid leaves. Okay, just can't even see the flowers. I should go to like under mirror. Under mirror are narrow and claustrophobic in many places, and buildings lean out on upper floors. Okay, this is just the opening text. AZX. You ever heard rumors that Arda is dead? May Arduina bring her spirit peace. The nature of death is unusual. The sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry to the forest. Oh, well, now I'm allowed to go. To be assured of your discretion, we require you use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. Yeah, like makes you like swear or whatever. Purging me bound to secrecy. To use to grow in royal gardens that the king could ensure the trust of his confidence, but practice fell out of favor. The waxy leaves allow this plant to collect the large amount of water it requires. I think waxy are these ones. Smooth waxy. It's gotta be this, right? Because it has these big cups. And it says veined. In the picture, they're veined. What letter? We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen, and Arda has been murdered. You will find us deep in Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore across from Torver. Please help us. Deep in Grisdale for a mile from the lake shore across from Torver. Torver. So here? Or what's the exact text? A mile from the lake. Okay, so probably not along the water. Probably, yeah. So probably here. You step onto the road, you remember to step out and remind you that this force is not welcome. I try to show them the letter, but they tell me I'm in the wrong place. No. Well, at least I didn't get punished. Alright, well, let's try that again. I'll pass some time. Really don't want you just like guessing by making this take as long as possible. Does watering mushrooms even like work? So those pumpkins always in the game, or is that just like a Halloween thing? Okay. You think it might be a Halloween thing? That's cute. Cigarettes have been stolen and Ard has been murdered. You will find us deep in Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lake. A mile from the lake shore across from Torver. I mean, if it wasn't here, it says every square is a mile. So if it's not here, I guess it's here. Okay. Okay. Sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show the letter and she lets me through. I'm ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door, along a corridor and down a set of stone stairs into a cool basement. Lying on a table, draped in silk, is the Arda. There is not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black. Her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as a raven's ring. Do you know what could do this? Asked the escort. I set to work. Wren. Long leaves are known to turn black in the presence of poisons, so we use it to detect them. Okay. Though it has no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant to those who have not known death, and sweet to those who have not. Wait. Sorry, I think I read that backwards. It smells unpleasant to those who have known death, and sweet to those who have not. Interesting. So it could smell, we don't know, because we don't know this character. But it has no flower. I mean, it's gonna be one of these ones, right? These all have flowers, though. Because these are all like sweet plants or pleasant smelling plants that all have flowers. This is scratchy scent. I don't have many things that don't have flowers. It says long leaves. None of these look like it. I can just leave. Okay, I don't think I have this plan. I'll leave. I'm leaving the report with you, halfwit. Last plant gave me... Oh, I'm close to reporting you, halfwit. Last plant you gave me made my skin itch furiously. Have a little shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. You think carefully which plant to use here. My actions could have consequences. What plant did I even give them again? This plant. Medicinal properties of being aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly, so we clearly didn't do that. Carefully taken over, the rough leaves can be irritant, only the petals are safe. Okay, yeah, so he got itchy because he used the wrong thing. Butterdale or Meek Dew. Okay, what do these do? Found in clumps of valiant size, Butterdale has been used for centuries to cure all manners of skin rashes. Lurking leaves can be stewed and mulched in the form of poultice. The flowers smell buttery. And Meek Dew. I mean, that seems fine. Made up of many small florets sought after decorative plant, though it's difficult to care for. The plant is a pleasant looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will cause painful sores. Okay, so we can like fuck this guy over like intentionally. Why? Why would we do that? No, this seems like there is a correct answer and an incorrect answer. Okay. So it smells buttery and has these like 5-pointed leaves. I think these ones are like buttery. This one. Yeah, this is it. Butterdale. Dark red fruits should not be ingested under any circumstances as they are highly poisonous, resulting in insanity and then death. The cross section of the stem shows a distinct triple xylem and phylum of the Storian. I mean, I have something with red fruit. This one? Can't see if it has this like triple shape though. It just says it has berries. I'm looking for a plant though. I'm looking for wren. Should I explore? I mean, I can definitely get screwed by exploring the wrong place apparently. I don't want to like blindly explore. I don't. After getting punished once, I don't want to do it again. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it can never be found. Okay. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Russlin, south of Crinkle Crags. I found this over it. Shoot, this is like... You sit here. Oh, I can't, like... Can I do it here? North of Hawkshead. Here's Hawkshead. East of Lowick. Here's Lowick. East of this line, north of this side. West of Rustlin. Here, this is between these two. South of Crinkle Crags. So here, this line. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of his field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing. A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. Follow his outstretched finger, and I'm surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. Neither of those are the Rem or whatever. Smells like rhubarb. I don't really know what rhubarb smells like. It's like, is that like an herb? Bright red flowers, end of thin stems. Yeah, like my rising dread is cleared away. Looking for a plant, lady of what's it, something or another. I'm no green-eyed dryer, that's for sure. Mine isn't at all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Lady of something. Lady of summer, probably. Conditions of memory deterioration. Okay. The leaves curl around delightfully, which, combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature, makes this sought-after ornamental plant. Okay. This is ornamental, but the leaves curl round delightfully. Oh, yeah, this plant, right? Single sweet-smelling dark flower. It's got to be this guy. Lady of Summer. Chewing on the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric disease and reduce anxiety. More mail? Saying that art has been killed. I know some people who don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to me that art always looked out for the less fortunate. Hold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore the Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can turn you warm should the weather turn against you. Great Gable. Do I have anything about things turning you warm? Oh, can be used to open any lock, no matter how secure. I wonder if I could use this to get into the place, into the mine. It didn't give me an option for a plant though. But maybe I need to like identify it first. This plant did move. Finally. Moved on its own. Heart-shaped leaves. It could be this. It's probably this. What? Clavilium? Probably. Anyways, unrelated. Oh, here you go. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by draught made from these leaves of the brimlock plant. Its warming effect is protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right for the cold, the winter brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Small yellow flowers. Definitely don't have anything like that. But it might not have them. Please. Could be this. Waxy and tough. Is smooth and is it that kind of smooth? It might be this. I'm not sure. They have the general right shape at least, and they're waxy. Oh, there's more. Let me go to this page. It's blue-gray flowers. Rubbery leaves. Really, I would have described a plant like that already. I mean, I can try. Great Gable. Mountain or something? For hours, I'm still distant summit, freezing cold, ready to sense, do some sensible thing, turn back unless something. Okay. Push on, no longer feeling the cold and presented with rewards. Sunset Mount Cap is a type of fungus with domed cap, sometimes called stinking mountain cat, as a result, unpleasant odor. Could be this plant. It's thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home, and is often placed in doorways and is mildly toxic to humans, should not be eaten. Could be it. What's the name of the plant? Are you the blue-gray leaves? Gray blue flower with orange center. Okay, hold on. Which plant was that? Winter boar. Okay. It doesn't describe the rest of the plant, but I'll label it as a potential winter boar. How do I like quick edit? I guess I just have to use labels on it. I kind of wish when I use the labels, it would just automatically go back every time. And Sunset Mountain Cap. Do I want to try to do this again? What was the name of the place? Game without label would be total nightmare. Yeah. Absolutely. What was the name of the... Hard Knot. That was like somewhere over here. It's not, it's over here. Ah, they're giving me the choice now. Maybe this choice existed before? Okay. Oh god, I got a ton. Our Agria. One burned incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Light blue flowers, rounded tufts, and gentle lamps will characterize the plant. Don't think I have anything like that. Mushrooms. Please put the mushrooms with the other mushrooms. Seems to give a small amount of light. Smells rotten. Viscous white liquid can be seen oozing from the underside. That sounds horrible. Pet hellbore 13 times. Alright. We take that. This plant's cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Take it. I want nothing to do with it. Okay. Another mushroom. Cool. Thanks for a cursed plant. Hellbore. What's the pressure, my feline friend? I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out information on those plants. Been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common trouse. I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by a day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg in the meantime. Here, take this. That it's found in red pike. Here. Trials in fact may tricky to find, however, is known to be abundant on red pike. No one knows why. Okay, yeah, let's just go there now. Already 5,000 stroll up the fell. Going there is easy. The weather is agreeable and the view is majestic. I do not have to look very hard to find what I'm after. This plants that got added. Common trouse. How do you spell this? O-U-S-E. Okay. Cool. When you work on the cult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. You're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyways. It doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know that I'm a capable sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little buggers called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what the little boys are like. And sure, he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyways, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. Got some Shimmerlung. This is the same person who, like... No. Okay, you're new. Okay, I was gonna say. Wait, what's... Occult Sorcerer. Okay. Shimmerlung. The dried stem of the Shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in a large, rigid leaves. Maybe this? Could be that. It says the wrapped in leaves, so you wouldn't see the flowers. Be this. Rigid leaves. It could be that. I do think it's this. I mean, this part is moving, right? Hmm. I mean, I don't know what the heck this is. Like, if this is the flower, it doesn't look anything like this. I assume this is the flower, which we can't see. I wouldn't want to give that anyways. I still think it's this. It's not. No. This plant was like appearing like on top. Yeah, why is this plant like on top of the UI? Oh, it's fixed now when I moved it. I mean, this would be my other guess. It says it has a stem. Doesn't- Maybe I'm just misinterpreting what this means. I don't know. Do I just want to try this? Like a little less. Like you know, it looks like you only make like 2 mistakes a day. I'm a little like scared. They say don't trust the picture, which is fine. But this like just talks about the stem. It doesn't really look like I'll have a stem. I mean, I obviously have to have it, or I'm able to find it. Oh, it's not rigid, it's ridged. Or is that the same word? I don't think so. Yeah, ridged, not rigid. Okay. Like this? Like, I just don't have that many plants. It could be this plant. This is what I would consider ridged. It's just, I don't feel like this is wrapped. Flowers don't really feel wrapped in these leaves, right? Problem. That is really describe this to me. I just don't think I have this plant. Apparently this is not done. Oh, yes, I didn't actually like do the thing, I guess. They're asking for a plant that, again, I don't think I have. Uh, can I go somewhere? Is there an area just called Shimmerlung Valley or something like that? Animatus luminescens. Like all these are just already like confirmed plants, right? So I mean, maybe it's just this. The only thing that I have, only plant I have that I would describe as rigid leaves. But the rest of this like description seems wrong. Yeah. Maybe my original intuition of this plant was correct. Should I just take a hint? I don't really know what else to do. You look through my letters. I'm sure seeing something that could lead me to a new location. So yeah, I don't have it. You sure? Maybe I have REM. 'Cause this is the only thing I haven't done, as far as I can tell. But they need a plant that I don't have. They need this plant. It's right next to it. Has no flower, is smell unpleasant or pleasant. But like, of plants that don't have flowers. Doesn't say pleasant or unpleasant. It just has long flowers or long leaves. And that's like the only plant I have that doesn't that like matches even part of the description. Hey, maybe this just means unpleasant. I think this it must be this because I don't know what else to try then. I was kind of hoping it to be more like it smells bad. Well, this is probably gonna make me game over. Well, it's correct. Sandfire has a tough outer bark which has many unusual properties. Some chew it to form dental hygiene. Take care not to swallow as it be unpleasant to stomach distress. Flame-like tendrils give off smoky scents. A gray sandfire. It's like certainly this thing, right? Extract the samples of Arda's blood and introduce them to Ren. My suspicions confirmed immediately. The leaves of the Ren turned black and only mean one thing. Gilded Dendra was poisoned. Or Gilded Dendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I'm rushed away quickly. Sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants, which I'm grateful for. Yay, this is it. Alright, hold on. Sharp thorns. Stiff ribs. Yeah, I mean this exactly describes the plant. Alright. I was too much of a coward to use Ren. Whatever. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. Could be this. I'm a little wary because there's been more than one thing that's like red fruits are horribly poisonous. I'll be right back. I got back. Molly does this thing still, which apparently is not unusual for cats, where they like have food, but they want you to show you where the food is. I don't know. That's apparently a thing. I'm sorry if I'm shouting. I'm a little hard of hearing. Looking for a plant that can supposedly help me hear better, but I've forgotten what it's called. Remember, it's bright red though. Okay, I feel like I've seen a plant like that. But we've used poppy? Yeah, improve your hearing ability. Flower is bright red and yellow center. Now I have to find this thing. We're using an old plant. Surely I have it labeled somewhere. Oh, here it is. Huh? Time passed, a year, then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. Does this line up with like a river edge? This. Right. And 6. Gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through the scattered clouds. A reset. New plants acquired. New plants you just kind of show up wherever. Rather unpleasant. Soft pale flowers. Okay. Call the first person. Foxbone was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you got anything to help keep my lunch down. My stomach's never coped well with the grisly ones. Bennett, chewing tough root is plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. Long, soft leaves. I don't know if I describe this as long. Probably this. Don't quite match, but they're pretty close. Witch fig. Many uses including eating system infections, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds is also well liked by butterflies. Similar to the fever kiss plant, which is often confused with. Oh joy. Morning. Verona Green handed me this for you. You seem to be in a good mood. Who? Verona Green? Wait, are these two like related? Some predecessor? Okay. I guess her frog adventures went well. I didn't tell you yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on the recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just north of Rustland. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective today. Well, I'm allowed to go there, so that's good. Northeast of Rustland. So here? Directly northeast? What exactly does the letter say? Just northeast. Okay, sure. I'll try it. Once off the road, I can't shake the feeling of being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely through the forest by order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Oh, well, can I not just use the letter I had? Mellow glow. Okay, thorned. Among other uses, plants is most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed, though it's not invisible, it's possibly become hidden from sight and memory. Yeah, I mean, I think I only have like one thorned plant. This guy. I don't think any other plants are thorned. So we're gonna go with it. No, it's not. Okay. Not mellow glow. Might not have the plant then? Oh, it could be this. Shoot, I have more than one plant with sharp thorns. This one says it has sharp thorns. I didn't notice that one had sharp thorns too. This actually might have been a new plant. I don't remember this one. Okay. Wish I could just this auto tags it, but it doesn't. Caballia. Rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their beloved ones. Caballia flowers must always contain 6 petals. Finding 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. This one's mellow. I mean, I have some 6-petaled flowers, but like this guy. That's a different plant. It's gotta be this. What's the name of the plant? Caballia? Where did you just show up? Here. Firm tortoise in color, the orange fruits have no odor. So I'll put my fruits together. Over here. Okay. That. Cool. I am afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down the abyss, but I'm afraid. Okay. Well, I'm not a therapist. Enhancing my psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Okay. Or candlewood. Protects against manners of affliction of the mind. Just some gazing into the abyss. Okay, this one's less clear what the correct answer is. Does she want... Do we want to give her enhanced prophecy, or do we want to, like, shield her from it? Moon Jane Mass appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I don't know why. Behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. Dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand. See, the fact that she says she feels like a warning makes me feel like she probably should understand what the warning is. But she came here asking to not see nightmares. Alright, well, let's see if I can try to identify these two plants, I guess. Light blue flowers, like round tufts of gentle lamb's wool characterize this plant. This one, right? Gotta be this one. Aguria. There's no way it's like anything else. And then the other one is candlewood. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. This one's also a fruited thing. Do I have this plant? With a red flower. Ah, it must be this. So, it doesn't answer the question of what should I be doing. I mean, I'm assuming both are valid in terms of like progression, but they likely change the story. I mean, I feel like she needs to get over her fear first before she like does this. Why are you giving me this choice? I mean, honestly, for my own curiosity, I kind of just want to go down the Aguria route. Do we want to help stare down the abyss? Enhance clarity. Or shield the mind from affliction. The fact that she says it feels like a warning that she doesn't understand, it makes me feel like it'd probably be a bad idea for her to ignore it. I'm gonna go down that Guria route. Press F to gaze into the abyss. Okay. Worry less is an aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of flowers is said to ease symptoms of anxiety. Let's see what the smell is like, though. Not really help me identify it easily. Hello, new person. Don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop, and I said to Francis we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him to the trip would do him some good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat on a lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Sizerg. We have a small library and some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they'll be of interest to a horticulturalist such as yourself. Sizerg. Okay. Here. Greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elsbeth herself, she is very talkative and many questions on horticulture that do my best answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize. Before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next, and this one too, she says. I'm quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have time to make a thorough study as I would like. Nevertheless, I'm able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elsbeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. Beaver Kiss. Red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale in color. Okay, another red berry plant. Well, yellow berries. It's probably this one. These seem kind of pale. I mean, they're kind of blue, but these seem to have a mind of their own. What the hell does that mean? Mushroom. Red spores. Moves in the dark. Got any ideas? It's gonna be this one, right? Okay. What does that plant even do again? Didn't say there's anything. Just says it moves in the dark. They're saying Black Comb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller always says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up in Swinside. Come for some stinking Mount Cap. You mean Sunset Mount Cap? but it stinks, I guess. Does it have a second name? No. Okay. Deter unwanted souls. Henchuck. Fruit of the henchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in large amounts is known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has unusual structure growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance that cut open. When cut open, when the outer layers hardens, they turn a blue-green and is ready to harvest. Not sure what that is. We just got a lot more entries for things that I don't think I have. I guess we have a bunch of plants like this. But it says there's a fruit, and I just don't have many fruiting plants. We have a bunch of plants that talk about red fruits that are really horrible to eat for various reasons. I guess just end it. Guess we'll find out what happened to the horrible, the abyss or whatever. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles east where the Everheart grows. Do I have an Everheart? I don't even have an entry for Everheart. But maybe it tells me about another plant. Alone in the castle northwest of the abbey. Oh, no, I see. She buried her husband 3 miles east. Hold on. Okay, so the abbey is here, right? Well, I guess there's maybe more than one abbey. Let's think of the Grisdale Forest or whatever. Castle northwest of an abbey. Okay, Abbey Castle. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east. So here. Okay. Dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off the side of the patch, a flower grows on a low mound. Pink flowers. Okay. She's back. What have you done? I see the mask everywhere. And the creature stands over her shoulder, almost feel like I can sense its desires. It is afraid of the sisterhood that it much is clear it will lay waste to them. So much death, but it can be avoided with Arduina's protection. I do not know if I'm awake or asleep even now. I feel like the darkness tearing at my mind. Okay, well, it did seem like she got useful information about the sisterhood, though, not herself. But the Arduino is dead, right? So that's a little rough. Alright. An aptly named plant, inhaling the smell of the flower is said to help ease symptoms. So it has a scent. But all my scented plants are like named already. Oh no, there's more here. None of these look like this. Like an Arduino. Unpleasant. Nothing really exactly matches this. I kind of want to do this one just because they have these like lines down the like the leaves like these do. Lavinus nana? Surely it's not like lavender. Hmm. This also has leaves down it. It does say it's unpleasant. But it doesn't say it's pleasant, it just says it eases anxiety. I'm gonna go for this one. Okay. Inhaling smoke from burning the dry leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. This one? Probably this one, right? What's the name of the thing I just got? Pop heart. Strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. Stranger still, he asked after you. He said he had something for you. Don't ask me what. He told me where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. He said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west, at least. I think he was. He says he's looking for the winter spring. Put this down for you. Anyways, that's my news. You managed to find the plant I wanted? Common truce. I don't know where I put it. Man, when you meet, you head west from Sedberg, near the source of the river Rinster. Okay, Sedberg is here. West of Sedberg. River what? River Winster? That's nowhere near it. Near the source of the River Winster. Those are like, it's like so far away. Near the source of the River Winster. Is there another River Winster? I guess just here, right? That's not it. Headed west from Sedberg, possibly near the source of the River Winster. Things are like piling up. I'm like trying to click on stuff and it's... Because here's Sedberg. Going west takes me here. I would expect this river. Why they say this river? Oh, the source is up here. I know how rivers work. Anyways, water some plants. Here. That's more west of Sedberg. Alrighty. Rumors can't easily find nestled between two boulders above the spring. The cool remains of the fire, ringed by stones, is only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there's no reply. The hermit is not here. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Tucked to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. South 2, east 3. Okay. So here. South 2, east 3. Okay. Oh, I can just go. Excellent. Camp of Windsor Springs led me to another camp resort where I'm greeted by an eccentric man. Oh, yes, yes. Ho, 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 ho. The man says, "You must take this. Take it, take it." At the insistence, I receive a looking glass that he thrusts into my hands. He places an envelope delicately on top. Ho ho, it's no use to me anymore. Ho ho, no use. Don't forget the red, the red, the red, the red. Ho ho, Abney. I'm sure that he is quite mad. What? What the hell is this? I was expecting a flower. You're no flower. It said that the red ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected the device designed to use extract from the plant in concert with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Okay. Red ebony. Do I have this plant? No. I have, I guess, another name, maybe. I probably just don't have this plant available. Uncovering that which is hidden or secret. It might be this plant. can't put that on top of that one. I can. I can use a plant on this. I'm looking for red ebony. I don't know if I have this plant. I'm gonna put it aside for now. I'm not long for this world, and I have decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare, beautiful Caballia. Or like a Dreher huntsman with their chrysanthemums covered tomb. Okay, I have that. Eye bright. Take care not to touch the bright colored thorns. They will do no lasting damage, but they contain small amounts of venom that will cause severe pain for several days. Plant only grows in the south. Grows to the south in warmer climates where they call it Loth, after a long dead king. Known to improve eyesight at night, even in the darkest places. I don't really have a lot of thorned things. But it doesn't sound like this. This is brightly colored thorns. I do not think I have this plant. Hello, Jade Mask. Your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you are a person to come to the plants that are difficult to acquire. It feels like it's being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hop heart. Who is this person? Unknown. Oh no, it's her. Right. Those are clearly different people. But she says visions of this person killing the abbey. Pain relief. Okay. Copper Caledonian. Rejuvenating effect, but most who have tried the benefits of its properties have come to realize that it is a curse, not a blessing. You may appear younger, you'll quickly become more frail and brittle. Red patches that are often seen growing on it are in fact a type of fungus themselves, not part of the plant. I mean, surely it's this, right? landlord has called on my unique expertise to aid his investigation at the Swinside Stone Circle. Unique expertise, ha. He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg. Gave it a good long thought actually, but my curiosity's got the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they've found something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe? I could do with some witch fig to take with me. Always comes useful. Oh god, but I don't surely I don't have this, right? Similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which is often confused with. Okay, do I have fever kiss in here? I do. Red berries provide an energy boost and last hours. So if this thing is fever kiss, it has similar leaves to this thing. It's one of these two, right? Because these are similar looking plants. This one's pale. Similar leaves of fever kit, which is often confused with. Yeah, it's gotta be this. Okay. Jacob's Worth. People tend to be drawn to unusual flowers of Jacob's Worth, but it is the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It is said that they point the way towards any person you wish to locate and have been used successfully to find many lost wanderers out on the fells. There's no description of the plant. Oh, it's just unusual flowers? I mean, the leaf is a very distinctive shape, I guess. Don't think I have this. No, I do. It's gotta be this thing. Yeah. It's this thing. What? Jacob's Worth. Yeah. Right, because the leaves are like moving. Yeah, that makes sense. Ah. Jacob's Worth. I never see anyone in your shop. It daily surprised me that you're still in business. Believe me, I wouldn't be here if I didn't have to be, especially with that damn cat still here. I need some bishop parasol for a work-related matter. Seems like a mushroom. Dark lamp is feeding on any light that gets close to it. It can seem to draw light in, enveloping its surrounding in darkness. The gills on the underside of the mushroom seep a milky white fluid that can be consumed by treatment of stomach pains. God, this guy's got so many digestive problems. This one, right? Vicious white liquid makes you oozing. Royal Gentian, sometimes called Everheart, the pink flowers of the Royal Gentian are made up of 2 large kidney-shaped petals. One of the few known ways to release the bind of swift snare is to apply a paste created from the sap of Royal Gentian. I think I have this. Pink flowers. I mean, maybe I don't. It's gotta be this, right? Yeah. It's been pretty good. I mean, there's definitely some plants that I certainly have that I haven't identified as they came in. It's Gildodendra. Yeah. It's progress is feels real. The exploration part feels a little weird just because I like I don't know how I feel that one still, because I just don't know if there's points where I feel like I can explore, but if it seems like I can only explore when you get a letter. So I think so far it's been okay. Not long after the girl left home, her father wept, but he was caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. Like a quarter-ish way through the days, I assume. Old man of Coniston. Oh, it's lightning today. Looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southward to the fork. What? The old man's got to refer to old man. This. I don't know what Coniston looks like, but old man of Coniston looks out across the lake, this lake, with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southward to the fork. So here? Heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I am not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Smell is alluring. Dark flowers. I'm gonna have to need to reorganize my shelving pretty soon. Insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away, and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. I have drawn you a map in case you decide it is worth your time. Related to plant insects? Do I have anything like in here about insects? Well, that's memory. I don't think I have any entry about whatever plant she's describing. Or maybe she's just saying this is in this infested area. Okay. Is this ocean? So ocean. Okay, this river here. So this is the river. This section here is this. And then there's this line, which I think is just saying the between these two lands, not a river. Like what, right here? Stick with biting insects, unbearable plague. I fight against the mere moment. For mere moments, I am overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter. Blue winter. Yeah, I don't. That is not a thing that I have. Okay. That's what I thought. Oh no, winter boar. Winter boar. I mean, I know what that is. Oh yeah, insect repellent. Okay. Tranthium. Plant with powerful mind-altering abilities. Those who inhale smoke from the burning, its long, sharp leaves elevate their awareness to levels otherwise unachievable. Some known Dranthium as green eye, a name derived from the telltale sign of overdose where even the whites of the eyes take on a green tint. Did they describe the plant at all? No. They do not. They didn't say if it has a flower. Does not. They didn't talk about it at all. All right. I don't know why this is over here. Maybe over here with the rest of the flowers. New plants. Those thorns look menacing. Stay well. Oh, yeah, there's colored thorns. What plant was that? Eyebright. You know, lasting damage, but a certain amount of venom will cause severe pain. It's probably this. Need your help and discretion earlier. Sister is grateful, but the news of the Arda has poisoned with gilded Drenda has everyone worried. The temporary acting Arda is panicking. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing. A runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. We're trying to find her, and her sister Charlotte remembered that the Jacobsworth planet said to help locate people. Solomon's Scepter, also known alarmingly as Hell's Gate, and sometimes Solomon's Scorn. The flower of the plants are commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Many sweet-smelling small flowers grow from the stem. Solomon's Scepter. Sweet-smelling flowers growing from the stem. It's probably this. New person. It's my wife's birthday and I want to get her something special. There was a plant that she used to love as a child, but hasn't been able to find any in years. It's sort of bulb-like and has a strong smell to it, but strong in a good way. And the flower is more like lots of little flowers. Bulb-like has a strong scent. Strong in a good way. Flowers, more like lots of little flowers. It could be something I've already done, so I should... Bulb-like. I don't think any of these smell like anything. This one. Pungent but not unpleasant. Okay. Had an eye on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the Dendru. The horribly poisonous plant? Oh, great. Awesome. I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your apprentice would be your expertise would be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside Sadgill Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. This is like straight papers, please, right? This is like the revolutionaries showing up, and they're like, hey, join the revolution, or you might regret it. It's like the first flower we ever did, so they know we know what the flower is. What does this flower even do? Like hearing or something? Yeah, hearing. Oh, what are we feeling? The Dendru is the horribly poisonous plant. Right? Golden Dendru, I think it was called. Or Dendra. I think he said Dendru. I mean, maybe that's the same thing. How do I feel about this? Yeah, Dendru, not Dendra. Seeds of Redemption. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like from a plot perspective, I don't really feel like I have enough info to like care about this at all. But there's also a bit of like, if we don't do this, bad things are probably gonna happen. If we do things, we're gonna get quests that are gonna make bad things happen. Well, part of me wants to just do this because it seems harmless, and then back out if we need to. But that may be hard to do. Hmm. What day even is it? Wednesday. Alright, well then we have time to commit to this. Maybe we'll find more information about this group. I returned from Swinside. Must admit I was hoping for more to go on, but there was certainly signs of a ritual having been performed at the Stone Circle. Poor victim. Well, the less said about him the better. Reuben had it right through, Grizzly. I have the beginnings of a theory, but I like to run some tests on a sample of gilded dendra. I don't have this plant. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's look. Do not drink the sap plant. The lips of the veins will turn black. I got this one really early on, so I must have had this plant for a while. Poison is potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. Could be this. That I talk about that it hurts to touch it. It's probably this. Alright. Maiden's Sorrow. Rubbing the soft leaves of the plant between one's finger and thumb is said to prevent the mind from wandering, providing a focusing effect. The flowers of this plant droop mournfully, but its thorns along its stem a flower along the stem that are thought to lend its name. Could be this. Aunt died 2 weeks ago, and I inherited her house. I've been sifting through her possessions, and last night I found something unusual. In a forgotten corner of the attic, I found a coffin. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong that I cannot cut through them. Immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? What's this do? One of the few ways to reach the bind of Swift Snare. Okay. It was this one. Elderfinium. How this flower can be brewed to create an antidote to dendra miasma, a deadly poison that causes the blood to slowly turn black, eventually resulting in his painful death. It has intoxicating scent similar to that of Solomon's scepter. Okay, Solomon's scepter is which one? He said it's this guy. No, I labeled it this one. Smell is alluring. It's an unusual flower shape. I feel like if I had it, I would recognize it pretty immediately. You know, I just don't think I have this flower. It's fine. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book. Her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. "5 miles south of the tallest..." It's 5 miles south of the tallest one, but it grows in peace in midday sun. What the hell does that mean? The tallest one. I don't know what that means. Oh, the mountains have heights listed. The 589, there's a 900. That's probably the tallest, right? Okay, so Sifa Pike, 5 miles south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the tallest but one. So the second tallest. So this one. Have I been to Hard Knot already? Because 899 is definitely the second tallest, right? Oh no, there's a 902. This one. 875. Okay, so 902 is the second tallest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here. Forest here is lush and vibrant. The birdsong feels enchanting, like the call of sirens. Nestled in the undergrowth, under the shade of a birch tree, a plant grows. Whoa, what the heck is this thing? It's a weird plant. Large blue flower with an odd protrusion. Don't say. Almost every plant has like a label on it now. feel like this is probably a good place to stop for the day. It's not a very long stream, but do need to get to work. Just got up a bit early today, so or just save, automatically save. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I'll probably won't be back until Sunday, but I'd like to continue this if I can. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and see y'all later.